Welcome to the second hour of this morning. Here are today's headlines. Saipan plans to suspend its 5-day mandatory quarantine to travelers starting December. The federal government of the U.S. Commonwealth Northern Mariana Islands announced that it will lift restrictions to Korean travelers who have been fully vaccinated. This is in line with the U.S. President Joe Biden's recent executive order to only allow vaccinated travelers into the U.S. Therefore, all Korean travelers who are fully vaccinated can take their travel package to Saipan without quarantine. Travelers who have bought their travel packages with the 5-day mandatory quarantine will have their accommodation expenses included without change until the end of next month. The Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism announced measures to help businesses who were not eligible for the loss compensation plan. A financial aid package worth 180 billion won will be set to businesses in the culture, sports, and tourism sectors who were affected by the pandemic. The repayment of government-sponsored loans will also be extended. Businesses will be able to get a special loan worth 20 million won with a 1% interest rate. The National Assembly expects to add these measures to the 2022 National Budget Bill and plans to implement it early next year. According to Statistics Korea, there were nearly 1.45 million women who had their career interrupted in the first half of the year. A total of 65% of women quit their jobs because of childbirth and child rearing. The most common reason for their career interruption was child rearing with 43%, and this number was the highest since the first survey conducted in 2014. 22% of the women who had their careers interrupted were due to pregnancy and childbirth. Finally, the Chinese Foreign Ministry stated Russian President Vladimir Putin will attend the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics set for February, while many Western countries, including the U.S., U.K., and Canada, are considering diplomatic boycotts. There have been growing calls for such boycotts from human rights groups in protest of China's accused human rights abuses in the Xinjiang region, oppressing civil society in Tibet and Hong Kong, as well as the latest controversy over sexual exploitation of the Chinese tennis star Peng Shuai. And you can listen to these headlines once again on our YouTube channel by searching TBS EFM. Once there, you'll also get a script of the headlines and subtitles as well. Coming up next, a discussion on the economic situation in North Korea, followed by some analysis on the soaring number of COVID-19 patients with critical conditions here in South Korea.